Hello everyone and welcome to another video of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today we're looking at a brand new scenery from Pilot Plus. Now if you've never heard of Pilot Plus, then shame on you, because they are literally one of the most incredible developers right now in this space for scenery, those beautiful airports, and they have released a number of different UK airfields now. In fact, they've released Southend, which I've said on quite a few videos now, that's the best, most detailed airport I have seen to date. I'm a huge fan of Pilot Plus, and I'm going to tell you why, because I've told you a few times, but I'm quite happy to tell you again. Their scenery packages go beyond what you'd normally expect from what we've seen before, and what I mean by that is the way that I guess the scenery sits in its surroundings is incredibly convincing. All of the weathering, as you can see here, perfect timing there as I mention it. Look at that. It's just those little sort of details, the texture work, the cars, look how they're parked differently. It's just, look, that guy there, he's gone a bit close there to the other side of the car park. I don't know, it's just those little things to me make all the difference and make the airport feel alive. Now this is Oxford Airport, formerly known as Kidlington Airport. And it's one place I've never been to, funny enough, which I'm surprised about, because I've flown into a lot of airports in the UK, and it's so exciting to finally see another UK airport being developed. It's just, I mean, look at this. I'm going to pan around here as I'm talking, because I think sometimes, I guess the visuals speak for themselves, really, to be honest. For example, this main terminal building here, that is incredibly detailed, right down to the sort of brickwork there, the doors, and if you get really close, all of the sort of textures, they still look really nice and a nice weathered look. In fact, what I'll do is I'll put a picture of the terminal building, the real terminal building, on the screen now. As you can see, it's pretty much identical to the Microsoft Flight Simulator version. Very, very nice indeed. So what I'm going to do, I guess, I'll just tell you a bit about this airfield in real life and the features you'll expect with this add-on. And I'm actually going to start, weirdly, with the price, because I think that is one of its incredible sort of highlights. I'm just going to let you guess how much this is first. No, you're wrong. It's £12.50. £12.50. Literally the price of fish and chips and a cup of tea. And you've got your very own Oxford airfield. Look at that. Can you see how the flags are moving there? Very convincing in the wind. That's a nice touch. And for that you get a number of different features, which I'll just talk about as we're panning around here, because I think you need to know, guys, what this actually offers. So really, of course, you're going to get the full PBR rendering and 4K textures. That's a given, really, in this day and age. But what I really like is the sort of airside clutter and ground and dynamic rain on the control tower and terminal glass, which I'm going to show you. We're going to change the weather and you can see how it changes the look of the airfield. So really, every time you visit Oxford, I keep wanting to say Kidlington because that's how I always say it, but it is Oxford these days. Look at that, we've got some nice buildings and clutter even around the, the building. I mean, look at this. This is what I love about Pilot Plus. The details is extended to, I guess, the circuit boundary of the airfield. So if you do those circuits, and by the way, we're going to go and do our usual VR sort of flight in the Piper Arrow in a moment, but you can see here the boundary is full of detail and bespoke buildings. And if I just sort of zoom right up, you can see that that looks incredibly convincing. In fact, that's going to be my thumbnail, I think. That, to me, looks exactly like the real thing. Take a screenshot of that. That is amazing. Very, very nice work indeed. And interestingly, the airport has seen quite a number of changes throughout this couple of years. And this is the very latest 2021 layout, because they've actually been working with the airport management to bring you this rendition of Oxford, which I think is fantastic. So let's get really low here, because actually Oxford is home to the, I think it's Europe's largest aviation academy. and it has, I think, something like 64 or 65 simulators. So I'd love to, you know, spend a day here. That would be great fun. So, you know, it's and also, by the way, it's actually very close to the photogrammetry area of the brand new UK update. In fact, you need to have that installed, by the way, to enjoy the full detail of this airport, and that's a free update, so don't worry, you don't have to spend any extra money like you do with other add-ons. It's all included. So, as I say, we'll go nice and close now. Got a Falcon 50 there on the ramp. Our Piper Arrow is around here somewhere. Some very nice sound effects. I'm not sure if that's... I think most of the sound effects are default, but they really add to the immersion. There we are. That's our little Piper Arrow. We're going to take that for a spin very soon in VR, which is kind of customary now of my reviews. I like to sort of drone around a bit, get nice and close and personal. Look at the weathering, guys, on the taxiway there. Can you see that? It's not just a straight texture, but it's actually, it looks weathered. And I tell you what, the UK at the moment, it's just, you know, we've got potholes and rain showers, and everything looks a little bit old and like a, you know, it needs a fresh coat of paint. And I like how that's simulated here. Got some very nice helicopters here as well. The police, I guess, go from this area. Airbus style hangars there. And yeah, we're just going to have a tour around, guys. Enjoy. It's a charming airfield. I'm quite shocked by the price. This could easily be sort of £15–16. And, you know, I think a lot of these add-ons for Microsoft Flight Simulator are incredible value for money. I would have not, you know, sort of in the X-Plane days, shall I say. I love X-Plane, guys, don't worry, I still love using that sim. But I think an add-on like this would easily be £20. So I think this new platform has seen really good value for money, because there's a lot of newcomers to this genre. So I guess they expect a little bit more value for money, and you are certainly getting it with this package here, because you've got sort of custom ortho as well. Well, I think it's custom ortho, it looks like it. I mean, that definitely is there. We'll just zoom in on this building here, whether it's a training, part of the training academy, I'm not quite sure. Look at this. Oh no, actually, sorry, it's a beefeater, this bit here. Look at that. And it's just like, you see that car there, that's slightly parked off. It's not, you know, each car has not been copied and pasted. Which, it's just those little things I like very much. But I think what we'll do before we go for our VR flight is I'll just change the weather so you can see a bit of precipitation. There we go. This is what I love about Pilot Plus. They have their own sort of dynamic 3D rendered rain that appears on the terminal buildings and all the glass. And by the way, the control tower, as you can see here, is perfectly modelled, which I think is just a very nice touch. Look at that. Now, I know it's just a minor detail, but it's things like that that I really love, and it doesn't have any impact on frame rate either that I can see. Of course, I am running quite a beefy computer these days, but you know, I've done many of these reviews even with my 1080 Ti machine with the 8600K, which I still own, by the way, and I haven't noticed any degradation in performance. I think the one that really does make a difference is Southend, but that's a huge airport. But these little charming airfields like this are incredible in VR. Oh my god, look at that. Can you see? That is incredible how the shine on the taxiway there. That's the PBR work doing its thing. That is so convincing. Look at that. We've got some more glass over here. Welcome to London Oxford Airport. Look at that. The signage, very, very clear indeed. And oh, look at that. We can actually see, we can go inside this building here. That's extraordinary. Very, very nice work indeed. And if we just go outside here and have a look at the rain. Sorry guys, I don't want to make you too dizzy here, but I want to see all the details. You can see the rain. Can you see that, guys? I'll get as close as I can with this drone. My drone skills aren't the best. There, can you see that? The rain on the glass. Very nice. This is just gorgeous. We are so spoiled at the moment with sort of the UK airfields. We're getting loads coming through at the moment. And it's great to see Pilot Plus again doing a stellar job here. That's a screenshot in itself. In fact, what we'll also do, we'll just turn the lights down as well, because we've got full lighting on this airport, as you'd expect. So we'll just nicely bring the lights down. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness me. That has just blown me away. Okay. That's just so good. Oh my goodness, look at that for a second. I just want to just watch that. So, you know, watch the rain coming in and out. I could just literally sit and watch that. But we'll just continue on. Oh, the shine there. Very nice work here. It's the best. There's no doubt about it. This is the reason why I love Pilot Plus and their work, because they just know how to create a beautiful sort of, you know, a real charming feeling about an airport, like, you know, like you're actually there. We're not even in VR yet, guys, for goodness sake, which we're going to do in a moment, as I keep saying, but I'm too busy looking around here. Yeah, this speaks for itself. It really does. Look at that. Oh yes, that is gorgeous. Anyway, what we'll do now, just another screenshot there, is we'll just put the lights back on again, and we'll go for some broken, in fact no, we'll go for a few clouds, a nice sort of day in June. That is gorgeous. And we're going to take the Piper Arrow for a spin around the circuit here at Oxford to see how it feels when you are actually inside the scenery. I'll see you in a few moments. Okay, welcome back. We're now in VR, and we're going to just find a runway and take off and do a pattern. Now, as I always say with sceneries like this, you don't really fully appreciate the attention to detail until you're actually sat inside the airport, and that's exactly what VR gives you. And I'm just going to taxi past the main terminal building here. Oh my god, that looks so damn real. It's incredible. You know what we could do with? We could do with a car. Someone needs to develop some sort of car so I can just drive around the airport. Incredible. In fact, where the hell am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. I don't really care, actually. I'm just going to keep taxiing. Look at that hangar there. And you can see basically that I love how Pilot Plus have modelled the insides of some of the hangars. Yeah, I'm just going to have a bit of a explore around here. And just all the signs are all exactly as they should be. Nice little King Air there. That's a B200 King Air, I think. And then we've got a Falcon 50. Very nice in black there. Just going to go past this person here. Like, all right, mate, how you doing? That's a very interesting looking hangar there. And I could spend hours doing this, and in fact I will, but I won't you know, make this video last too long. But you get the idea, guys. This is just impeccably modelled, I guess, as I'm going across the grass here. It's alright, we've had special permission today to just do what the hell we want to. It really spoils you, you know, because once you've experienced an airport of this sort of, you know, detail, the default airports just look horrendous, and you just can't, I just can't cope with going back to them anymore. But in fact, what will be a really cool flight, I'll do that in a separate video, is to fly from here to Wickham Airport, which is their other release for Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's kind of just a stone's throw away. It'll be a nice little GA flight, that will, so I'll do that in a separate video. But for this particular flight, what we'll do, we'll just do a circuit here in the Reverb G2 in the Just Flight Piper Arrow, which is, if you don't know already, the best general aviation aircraft made to date for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and is the perfect steed for these kinds of flights. Right, here we go then. Adjusting for the P factor there, a little bit of wind, and we'll just ease her up there, and we'll go outside.
soaking all these beautiful views here. Gotta say, frame rate, just can't tell any difference. And we've got Oxford just over there, which is photogrammetry as well, so it's the perfect airport for touring around Oxford, which looks fantastic in the new update. So here, look, as I'm flying overhead, that's also part of this package. You can see there, that's bespoke buildings. That's the kind of thing that I love about Pilot Plus, is they model the surrounding boundary of the airfield as well. This feels uncanny. I'm probably actually supposed to do a left-hand circuit here, but I don't really care. This is all about seeing and feeling what this is like in VR. Now, the time is recording, it will now be released. It's just been released, and I'll put a link in the description below where you can find it. I would recommend buying it from the developer because they get a better cut, and any updates, you'll get them straight away. But I believe it will be on the marketplace as well. Right, I know you don't like me doing this, guys, going on the wing, but this is all about the detail. Look at that! Right, anyway, this is just going to be a short little circuit here. I'd love to make this video hours, guys, but in the interest of your time and making sure that I can upload this quick enough on YouTube, because I really want to show this as quick as possible. We're just coming for a landing here. I really feel like this sim is starting to gain traction now. We've got some amazing add-ons coming through, both aircraft and scenery. It already feels like a totally different sim to when it was first released. Aircraft like the Just Flight Piper Arrow, and you know, general aviation airfields like this, they're just perfect together. Right, let's concentrate on this landing then. Should have put the fuel pump on. And we'll see if we can make a fairly decent landing here. I just want to look to my right because the detail. There's even some detail over here. I'm too busy looking around. Into the flare. Holding her off. Flight modelling on this bird is so good. Really, really realistic. And there we are. We're back on the deck again. So guys, that's really going to be my first preview look at the new Pilot Plus Oxford Airport scenery, formerly known as Killington. And I hope you enjoyed that. I'll put a link in the description below. It should be available at the time of recording now. And massive congratulations to the team. Joe, he's the main man really behind Pilot Plus. I'm not sure if he's got a team working with him or not, but I know he works really hard to produce these sceneries, and it really shows. Take care, guys, and I will see you again very soon. Bye-bye for now.